But yeah, them politics are serious.
Yeah. It's real serious, man. Damn.
You can lose your best friend over that shit. Just cause he moved to a different neighborhood.
They be serious about that stuff, man. Like you said, brother, I had watched one episode of Gang Wars, or I think it was Gangland, whatever it's called. And dude was like, man, my dad from a different neighborhood. You know, man, if it came down to it, I might have to do him or he might have to do me.
Yeah.
That's sad, bro.
Yeah.
That right, man, I was like, wow. Like, it's that deep? And dude was like, man, I don't really know him. I'm like, damn. So, that's a lot about that life.
Whole lot. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host. This dysfunctional world.
I'm your boy Said, a.k.a. Mr. Let's Talk.
And we're gonna start this conversation off as soon as y'all come in the room.
Y'all come on in this room
Have some gummies
so
with
we
us.
can talk about it. Today's show is brought to you by Albany.
Every show is brought to you by.
Albany. The gummy worm you can take with you. Man,
World's best.
absolutely. They're really good. And they paying me. No, they're not paying me for it.
Not yet.
Working on it. Because we really do eat these.
You can see that. we run through some,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and we consistently keep buying them.
And we're doing something right.
Who's in the building? Who's in the building? Did you get a chance to check out the mix I sent you? The final version? The Goofy?
Oh, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna take that one out though. I seen it though. I'm like, okay, bet. Gotta tell you about it. Give me something to check out now.
I think you're gonna like it. We got 30 new beats too.
30?
Mm-hmm.
Bet.
Remember I told you I signed back up for the producer thing and on Dominion, so he just sent the beats today.
Alright.
Let's see if he
That's
take
what
him
we like.
tomorrow.
Gotta get them beats in. Don't worry, y'all. We about to start. Get this thing rolling.
Yeah, one more minute.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie.
See? For whatever reason, won't let me go that way.
There you go. It's gonna be sideways to the screen on there. You go.
Yep. Are we sideways? Uh-oh.
Yep.
I'm sideways, ain't it? I knew it.
Facebook sucks for that.
Right. We just tell we about to get this conversation started. You know. Alright, I turned it the right way so we can be seen now. Definitely stay tuned so we can get your opinion on this topic. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty good topic. We're gonna be jumping into it in depth.
All right, let's go. Want to kick it off?
You got your time. Go ahead.
All right. So tonight we're talking about why modern day women can't find men. And I've done a lot of research on this, and I watched a couple videos on this. They all seem to be conclusive.
Mm-hmm.
The modern day black woman has ran her opposite off already. With her negative remarks, her unyielding devotion to put him down and to be better than him, you have lost the concept of him. Is that about right?
I agree. Is that better? Should be able to hear us now. Could have been chopping, but my volume was down a little bit. So let me know what you think. But to kind of go with what he was saying, a lot of these women that are so-called independent and stuff like that are finding out later on in life, you know, late 30s, early 40s and stuff like that, what it's really like. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with being independent, right? There's something wrong with saying you don't need a man.
And the whole mindset of being independent for real is to do it by yourself.
That. Right, because none of us, in my opinion, was made to do it by ourselves. Can we? Sure. But why should you?
To? No.
Right. Why would you want to go against nature and do it by yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
A friend of mine said to me, if I could do 100 by myself, why do I want to do 50 with you?
And that's the other thing, right? Because of what we're saying now. Just because you can do something don't mean you should do it. If you do 100 or something all by yourself and you ain't got no money left over to live life, to enjoy life, then what's the point? When you can go 50 with somebody else and still have 50 to enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. We're going to skip the intro. You said you need to say the intro again.
Who said that?
My auntie.
It's your boy Dysfunctional World.
No, I guess the intro of that question or whatever you said on the intro. But we not
Why
sure.
is it that modern day women can't find a man? Because they have either ran us off, filled us with such disdain because they want to be so much better than us, or they just don't need us and they can do it all by themselves.
Right. You keep seeing videos of women, in their own words, say they hit the wall. I just watched one today where the woman was, and I actually posted it, I think I did. If not, I'm going to post it. She said she was 39 or 40, and she realized that the whole alpha woman independent thing wasn't for her. But at that point, she had no suitors. You see what I'm saying? She had nobody checking for her. Because she had been this whole alpha woman independent her whole life. You see what I'm saying? So when you start to realize that, then you start to get a bigger picture of what this whole thing is. But then that whole alpha woman independent thing kind of blends into feminism.
It does.
You see what I'm saying? And a lot of the hurt that it's doing. That's right. It is. It really is. So you have to keep that in mind. Nobody wants to be independent. Nobody wants to be by themselves. Nobody, especially the older you get in life.
Not
you see what I'm saying? When you running around saying, oh, men of this, men of that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, all right. You rah, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
You're a Dungeon Dragon.
Right.
Then all of a sudden you realize you need the ring and a fellowship.
I mean, she was being too much of an alpha. She was running people off.
Who we talking about?
My auntie was saying that no one is no longer pursuing her. You know what I'm saying? She forgot how to be an alpha. Talking about the lady that we just used the example of. You know what I'm saying? The 39-year-old who was crying, who made the video saying that She want a husband. She want to be somebody's housewife, or she want to just be somebody's wife. This is her words, y'all, not mine. This is what she's saying. She's saying she realized that she had been putting out the wrong energy for so long that she had ran away plenty of good suitors who she could have had. Steve was happening, man. Definitely appreciate you tuning in, man. I seen a live you did earlier too. But she probably was too much alpha. She probably was too much alpha. And that be the problem right there. That is the problem right there. A lot of women lead with this masculine energy. And it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Like, what's the point? What's the point of that? Nobody wants somebody who's combative all the time.
All the time, no.
Combative. You know what I'm saying? You don't like something simply because he do like it. That's the only reason you don't like nobody wants somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not conducive for a good relationship. Why would that even be your vibe anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want that to be your vibe? Everything he like, you gonna like the opposite. Just because you don't want to like what he like because it make you might think you look submissive. Which makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. But that might be the mindset.
Some mindset.
You know what I'm saying? Try so hard. Like, you don't have to be this whole alpha female. Like, what? What we doing?
Trying to get some people coming around. All right.
But when you think about that concept, that mindset, I'm not telling women not to be independent and go get your own money. I ain't saying none of that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you're trying to be with somebody, trying to marry somebody, be somebody's wife or whatever, blah, 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 you got to turn that masculine off when you get home.
You can't.
You gotta turn it off.
You can't delegate to a man that you want to be with orders and expect him to still want to be a man to you. You can get a boy or you can get a person who is submissive to your will and have that kind of relationship, but you can't delegate orders to a grown man that you want to be your mate and lead you somewhere. It just don't work like that.
That's true. That is true. Like I said, y'all, you can do the research yourself. And it's simple research. Like, you don't, I know a lot of people may not like looking at stats and stuff like that, right? So you don't have to do that. Go on YouTube and type in the video and you'll see for yourself the women that are saying this. So that way you don't have to think that we making this up. There are no stats that you got to go look up, www. No. Go watch the video where the women are saying it for
Or just
themselves.
look around your own social circle and see how many of your friends, your close friends, your good friends are still single. If you're at an age and they're mostly married and you're the only single one, but if you have a bunch of friends that are single as well and they can't tell you why they're single or what's the problem in the dating game, there's something wrong with that.
If you ask your friends why they single, and the first thing they say is something about men,
Or they say that
that's a red flag. That's a red flag though, because they always want to blame men. This is an accountability thing. Why are you single? You can't say it's because men ain't ish.
Yeah.
No. How about the men you picking ain't ish? But once again, that's on you. So that's accountability. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I asked that question one time when they told me I was being passive aggressive. Tell me why you single without saying anything about a man.
Yeah.
Without saying anything about a man, tell me why you single.
And that's passive aggressive.
Right, they told me that's passive aggressive.
It does come off that way though.
I disagree.
Because the way the conversation was flowing. Like, I get where you coming from. You would just say a statement like a blanket statement. It's just a blanket. But we were talking about an issue
Right.
And you said that as like a counter
Right.
to what they were saying.
Yeah,
So
oh,
it
yeah,
became
yeah, yeah.
passive.
I mean, but because in that conversation, they was running men down. They were
They
talking
were.
about
They
men.
were. They were.
So what I wanted to do was,
Tell me why you
Get them to-
single without saying
Right.
him.
or I wish I would have had another example, you know what I'm saying, on hand, but that was the only one they had on hand.
Right.
I want them to tell me anything about themselves without blaming the man.
Uh-oh.
Because
You got one.
it always seemed to
You
be
can
a
take
man fault.
accountability and there can still be not a good men as well. Okay.
Change location.
It's not that easy.
No, I'm talking about where you fish at. You see what I'm saying? If all you, I ain't say all you do,
But okay, but women don't fish. Women get caught.
okay,
They attach to the reel.
well, go to different ponds then, so you can be caught. So go to a different bar, or go to a bar, a real bar, right? Go to a bar. Go to places that you normally don't go to. Go to a different church on a Sunday. I don't know, but I'm just saying it's like you can't keep doing the same thing expecting to catch something rare, and you know what I'm saying? It's like you got to switch it up.
True.
You got to switch it up. If okay. Since they do a lot of stuff, like what men do it, when men go to a club and can't pull no girls at that club, what the first thing a man gonna say? Man, that club dead, right? And go to another one though,
That's
right?
what he'll say.
He ain't gonna shut it down for the night. He gonna go to another one.
Okay.
So with the same principle.
She said true, good point.
Appreciate that. Hey, who was that?
Lisa.
Okay. Appreciate that. You know, I just be trying to look at it from both sides. You know.
I mean, but okay. You can't disgrace something and then turn around and say you want something in that same water. Or in that same, you know what I'm saying? Like they can't say there's no good men, all men are this, but those are the men that you're attracting.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying, or I should be single the rest of my life because there ain't no good man. That's your choice because you're not meeting the good men that you want to meet. Or the ones that you did meet, you were too picky about, so now you're not with those men.
Yep. And let me say this because he just hit on something. I want to say this. Do you know, I don't know what y'all believe in, but women, do y'all understand that literally the men that hit on y'all, that's the energy that you are putting out. Those are the type of men that you are inviting. Literally. I know some of y'all may not believe in that stuff, but it's real. If you're a happy-go-lucky person and you're putting out that kind of energy, you're gonna attract that kind of person.
A happy-go-lucky
A
guy.
happy-go-lucky guy.
Will it be about shit?
I mean, that right there is on the personal level, but I'm just speaking as far as the energy that they putting out. That's
Hey,
what they're gonna
because
attract back.
They modern and they don't need no man, but traditional women know better. Tanya,
You said traditional women know better?
traditional women know better.
Facts. I agree.
So what you're saying, Tanya, is what I told a friend of mine that's in she's overseas somewhere. Anyway, I told her you can't be a traditional Muslim woman. No, you can't want a traditional Muslim man and yet you're a modern woman. And she's like, what do you mean? I said in Muslim culture, women aren't supposed to work. Women aren't supposed to educate themselves to a higher level, higher than a man. She said she wants to find a dude that can match her income. If he can't match her income, she don't want to deal with him. I said, but if you're looking for a traditional Muslim, he doesn't want to match your income. He wants you to stop having one and let
Right.
him take the lead.
Right.
And she was like, true. So what should I do? And I'm like, well, maybe you should find someone who's non-traditional
Right.
to try to
And
marry.
That's right.
You shouldn't be looking for you shouldn't even
'Cause it's not gonna
entertain
work.
traditional men because it's not gonna work out.
Right. It's just not. It's not. That's not what she's looking for. Steve said the crazy thing is these single women refuse to converse with women who are in a positive and productive relationship due to wanting to take advice from those that love drama over peace. And that's true because hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friends, ain't that what the song say? And that's what they be doing. You know what I'm saying? They hanging with their ratchet ass friends, taking advice from them. Do you realize that all the girls who make the Hot Girl Summer songs got somebody? And I know we probably said this in 2 or 3 other videos, but it's the truth. All the girls who make the hot girl summer songs and all this other stuff, they in relationships. Why they keeping y'all single? What's the same?
Wouldn't that be the same as rappers telling us and our sons to sell drugs, but they tell their own kids to go to college?
Fact. Hypocrites. Yes. Hypocrites. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. They make songs about being drug kingpin, but tell their son, hey, don't you ever do. Like, that's very hypocritical of you, sir. But
I still like Andre 3000 approach to it.
mm,
Telling young men it's a sin to sell drugs is a sin if you don't tell them what else they can do besides sell drugs.
mm-hmm.
It's also a sin.
Yeah,
So
it is. It is. Because you got to be able to tell them something more than that. And show them something more than that. Uh-oh, what she done said. Oh, snap.
Tane said that she needs to denounce her faith and believe she can't have it both ways.
Or be single forever, because especially in that religion.
I mean, the only thing that she's traditional about is that she's still a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
She's almost 30.
Mm.
Who want to deal with that?
Right. Right. Nobody. Not nobody.
But she said she's not gonna give up her money or her way of life to marry somebody.
And ain't nobody gonna give up theirs to marry her. I think she's thinking too highly of herself. Like way too highly of herself. I don't even know who we talking about, but still, I mean, with all these, man. See, that's the thing nowadays, though. All these women keep thinking they just gonna have these expectations and standards, right? And as if men ain't gonna have these same standards.
But for the most part, most men don't. A lot of men don't have the same standards.
Not exact same, but I'm saying
like some dudes don't matter if she's pretty or not. Some dudes it do matter. Some dudes don't matter if she's a big girl, skinny girl, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As long as she like me, we good. Some dudes want a model.
Mm-hmm.
Some dudes want a model.
Right.
Some dudes want a superstar. Some dudes, like, we don't all want the same thing. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
We all want to take care of them in some kind of way to the best of our capacity.
Yeah.
But if they don't need us, then that eliminates that group of women for us to try to choose from.
Well, yeah, I mean, but if
So let's say a dude say he want a model type. And right now, let's say the model type of woman that he's chasing, she's a modern, independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
She don't want him. She don't need him. So because she don't need him, now you done made it look bad for the rest of the model chicks that look like her or they hang around her.
Well, kind of, sort of, but I don't think he should be looking for a woman who needs him. You see what I'm saying? That's first. Like, don't look for somebody who needs you.
Okay.
Look for somebody who wants you. That's a difference.
It is.
Because if they need you, they don't love you. They need you. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a total difference. So if they want you, then they want you. Total difference.
So it's better to be wanted than needed?
Yes, in my opinion, it's more genuine like that. You see what I'm saying? Think about if somebody's homeless. She pretty as hell, but she homeless. Literally homeless. And meet you. She needs you.
She does.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She don't want you. She needs you.
Right.
Now she may portray it as a want or as a lust, but if you tell her get out, she gonna cry, she gonna do all this other stuff. Not because she wants you, but because you don't want to go, because she needs you, she won't go back to the street.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So it's a difference. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to want me.
That
don't
is
need
a
me.
great difference. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and I think that's the thing, like, that women are breaking out of, or that they think in their mind, this is what we breaking out of. We getting our own money, so that if a man never kick us out, because all these women think that a man gonna kick them out on their ass high and dry, because that's that 80s bullshit that they aunties and they grandma them put in their head. Always have some money to the side, because in case that nigga get to acting up and put you out. You see what I'm saying? So they have that going on.
Tanya said, Cedric, I love, want, and need a man.
She said she loved one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, when you first meet somebody initially, which is what I thought we were talking about initially,
Okay.
do you want somebody to want you or need you? I want somebody who wants me. I don't want somebody who needs me,
See,
because
I
if
get-
they need you, they look at you as a resource.
They do, but if they need you, it puts them in a place where
Of vulnerability, because they need you. And now you have the burden of somebody being latched on to you who needs you. Not who wants you, but who needs you. So
Burden,
let this,
okay.
because it becomes a burden.
it can.
Because now they latched on to you because they need you. You see, man?
She said, "Need me."
No. See, that's okay. Now you heard what you just said, right? Until he a stalker. No, think about it. Because she's saying, need me, need
Right,
me.
right.
What about when that man needs you so bad and you break up with him?
Oh,
Now
you-
he a stalker though.
Like the video, like the movie I watched the other day. He said, "I need you so much that when I'm not around you, I can't breathe. I love you to the point that just the thought
Right,
of you with another man drives me insane.
Right.
Makes me crazy." He
right.
beat her up. He beat the shit out of her. He
Right.
finished stab. He stabbed her like 2 or 3
But
times.
he need her though.
Then he got his ass shot up.
But he need her.
He needed
But
her.
he need
Yeah,
her. And
yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Women think that shit is romantic. When a man, oh, I need you, like, okay,
But
if he's
I
saying
get-
that, you gotta
I mean,
watch out for
I don't
that.
know where that came from with me, but I was raised to need a woman, not just want her.
No, okay.
Like I needed her to be with me, or I needed her to do better as a motivational tool, I guess.
Right. Okay, but did you hear what you just said? You need a woman. You didn't say you need specifically, and I'm gonna make up a name, Angela.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You saying I need a woman. I agree with that because naturally we all want the opposite sex, to be with the opposite sex. You see what I'm saying? That's what we want. But now when it comes down, you giving
Yeah,
somebody
see?
that authority.
I thought men needed to be needed.
Okay. Yes, but not in that sense though. That's what I'm saying. And men, okay, so needed and appreciated.
Okay.
Let's switch those two words out, and that sentence, that statement would be more appropriate.
Okay.
Men need to be appreciated. Appreciated is better than needed. Once again, when you first meet a man, you want that man to need you in his life? Right then and there, that's stalkerish. Y'all gonna say that's creepy if a man said that to y'all.
True.
Like, what?
Then he said, "Then I will be a blood. Need me, then I'll be a blood."
Then she would be a blood. I Okay.
But yeah, you're right. Men do need to be appreciated, but in our appreciation,
I would say appreciated.
we need to be valued. We need it.
That comes with appreciation.
Okay.
You know, okay, when you go get the value of a car, what you going to get it? Appreciated. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You don't say I'm going to get the needed value.
Right, but you get a car because you need to get from A to B
Absolutely.
in an easier way.
That's it. There's other ways other than a car.
There it is.
So you don't need a car, you want a car to make it more convenient for you. You see what I'm saying? So that's a want, not a need. Because you got 2 feet that can get you anywhere. But now it's a matter of convenience. Can I get from A to B in a timely fashion? How can I do that? I can get this car.
If you stalk me, I will be a blood.
Okay, you banging now, what?
They're banging in the east and they're banging in the west.
Right. No, she, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just saying it's like, and I understand needed because yes, you know what I'm saying, you want to be needed. But I'm saying like, okay, once you get married, yes, okay, you need your wife, you need your husband. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Stuff like that, absolutely. Absolutely. But that comes over time and those are choices that we make.
True. True.
You know, it's cool. It's a good thing to need somebody, to want somebody. You know what I'm saying? To appreciate somebody.
Yeah.
Over time, when you build that up, when you get there, it's just like if you break up with somebody and it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all broke up. Like, okay, we just broke up.
Okay. So let's dive in with this needed part then.
Okay.
Let's go there for a
Mhm.
second.
Mm-hmm.
So you said if you meet a woman and she needs you, she doesn't love you. She's probably never gonna love you. She just needs what you bring to that situation until she get into a better situation.
Not every time, not necessarily, but how you go into a relationship a lot of times is how that relationship is gonna be. So if she go in needing you, there's a good possibility that she's always gonna need you, or if not need you, then start to use you. Now she may eventually fall in love with the characteristics that you possess.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, this is a good man. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. But if she go in with the fact of looking at you as a resource, and a resource only, I need him for whatever, she's always going to look at you like that, primarily. And how she look at you any other way is going to be secondary.
Gotcha.
But primarily, you're a resource.
Gotcha.
And some people are okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but I want somebody, when I first meet them, like when I first met my wife, we had a genuine attraction to each other.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And over time, I realized, damn, I want to be with her. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be not around her or whatever. Like, I wanted her around me.
Right.
And after a while, you might feel like, damn, I need her around me after a while. Husband-wife situation, you start feeling like, damn, my wife not around me, or especially in certain environments, I feel a certain way.
I got you. So y'all hear that? Needed is bad.
But
No, well, it's not
it's
bad.
just not as good as appreciated, in my opinion. Because when your wife come in, show you love, she be like, thanks, babe, appreciate that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it, you know, it's like, you feel good, you helped her out.
Okay. Why are other reasons why these modern women are single or can't find a man?
Feminism.
Is it enough men out here?
Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Ironically, it's enough men out here. It's just women are so picky. Remember we were talking about that 20%, women only see 20% of men. So to them, they always going to say no because they don't see the other 80%. You see what I'm saying? They don't even see the other 80%. And by their own words, they curb 8 out of 10 dudes who try to holler at them. That's 80% of men that you're curbing right there. Y'all don't even see them. But they quick to say ain't no good men out there. Well, all the good men is the men you just curbed.
True.
20% of men have 85% of babies in every community. Every.
Plenty of men. Okay.
It is. It's plenty of men out there. But most women don't see those men. You know what I'm saying? They just bypass those dudes. They curb. They don't exist. They going after the 20%. And then get mad because he a player type and say that all men are players. But you went after a man who make a certain amount of money, who can sleep with a certain amount of women every night. Different women.
You have to.
And this is who they want, though. That's a prime example, though, because look at all the bunnies that was around him for so many years thinking that they was going, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't know.
But, I mean, who knows?
To get off topic on that one, we're not going to go there.
Yeah.
I was watching a documentary about that the other day.
Oh, it's a lot of...
But I guess my thing is, like people say, and this is the only thing I'm going to say about it. People say, give your flowers to a person before they die.
Mm-hmm.
Why shit on them after they're dead?
I agree.
You want who you want. Hey, Annie.
What's up, Annie? What's happening? You want who you want is the problem, though, because let's take it back a few years ago. Y'all didn't want who y'all want now. That's the problem right there. What you just said, y'all want who y'all want, but a few years ago, y'all wanted somebody else. Now because of these, and I ain't gonna say what it is, but now you got your mind twisted and I want this and I want that.
You want who you want, yeah.
Right, and then you gonna get who you get.
True.
And then they gonna do y'all wrong, and then y'all gonna blame every man and be like, oh, all men are dogs. Really? Because you went after the man who got options.
True.
You went after the man who got boatloads of money, who don't mind spending it. You think you the only woman who want him? Who throwing it at him, he gonna take it. But then y'all say every man a dog. Every man ain't like him. Every man don't have the resources that he have disposable to just spend on y'all, take you on trips. Because it ain't enough for a dude like that to buy you a Birkin, smash you, you get flued out somewhere, and he through with you. And then you do your friend, the next person, and now all y'all think that all men is like that.
But y'all all dating the same. Yeah.
Right, but they all dating the same 20% of men.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But you got 80% that they don't even see at all. They don't even look at 80%. Half the men who they curve, they go to the club with the curve, man, and compare their curving techniques. I ain't making this up.
No, I blame myself because I know me. Territorial.
Yeah, interesting though. I just be
It
wanting
is
to know.
interesting.
You know, I just be wanting to know.
So to the ladies out there that's still in the room and on Facebook, tell me, why is it that y'all don't want the good guys, the sweet guys, why is it that y'all want
The bad guys. They want
not
that.
necessarily the bad guys, but
No, that's what they want. They want the bad boys. They want the thugs. You know what I'm
and he
saying?
says not every man is a dog, just the ones I pick, LOL.
Fair.
Well, at least she's taking accountability.
That's true. Andy, what kind of energy you putting out? You walking around putting out the dog catcher energy?
Dog catcher.
Right.
Dog catcher.
Dog catcher. She running around putting out that energy.
No, I don't think it's necessarily the energy. I think some women get stuck in molds, and because the mold that they stuck in, that's who they attract or don't attract.
But okay, and I agree with you. And I would say, why are they stuck in the molds? You know what I'm saying? Like why you switching up? Too much social media got them.
I'm not even gonna say social media because some of them, I think they have an idea of what they want, and they have like a jacket that it fits in,
Mm-hmm.
and they meet the jacket,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't see the things that fit in the jacket.
Mm.
They just see the jacket.
Okay. That's yeah. I can kind of see that, but
You know, like let's say like a woman say, I want what's the jackets that Tiger Woods wins?
the green
The green jacket. So let's say she said
PJ Tour.
yeah.
Yeah.
She said I want to do it with the green jacket, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't take the time to look, is this a PGA green jacket?
Right.
Or is this just a Nike green jacket?
Mm-hmm.
It's a green jacket.
It's just a green jacket, right? So now she like, oh,
And he says she don't know. I want a man who is responsible for self and loyal to me.
okay, nothing wrong with that.
They're out there.
Yeah. But when you hear a lot of women saying it's 6 feet.
Hey Drea,
6
hope
feet,
you're enjoying your birthday
6
weekend. Well,
Oh, happy birthday.
happy birthday, Drea. Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed it.
She like she had a good time.
Well, good. That's what's up. You gotta enjoy your birthday. Get drunk. Turn up.
Then do it again.
Right. Yep. Yep. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
12:30. I'ma do it again.
Yep. Man.
You're welcome.
And but that's why I said earlier though, if women just turn off their masculinity once they come home, it'll be all right. Ain't
Should you be masculine at work?
I mean, if you have to be, you see what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody telling y'all to be pushovers if you're not a pushover. Or don't let nobody talk to you crazy. None of that. I'm with all that. That's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stand your ground and all that. But I'm just simply saying, when you go home, turn that masculinity off.
But if they've been wearing it all day, how did it turn off like that?
They have to. I don't know. Figure it out. Or stand in your feminine power all day. If that's the case, like if you ain't got a switch where you can turn it off and on, be feminine. Is
Okay,
you
Andy
know,
says, I think I was too passive, too willing to think I can help fix them. That's wrong. Don't ever think you can help fix anybody. Because the only person that's going to fix them is them.
Mm-hmm.
Can you motivate them to do the right thing? Sure.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But if they really don't want to change, they're still going to act out and be a fool when the shit don't go their way. They're going like big ass children, just in grown men body.
Yep. That's true.
Is it masculine to be territorial, not aggressive? No, it's not masculine to be territorial.
Not at all. Because women are Very territorial.
But sometimes territorial can come off aggressively.
Right. Right. And in nature, since we are part of nature, women are way more territorial than men.
I mean, okay, so I saw a video maybe last week. The woman said, men,
Videos, not
she
men,
said,
yeah.
she said men are just like animals in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how so? And so the video continues, she shows a lion. She says a lion needs a whole bunch of lioness around him to hunt so he can eat. He just sits back and does nothing. She said the praying mantis kills his ass so she can get his sperm.
Mm-hmm.
The black widow kills the dude
Mm-hmm.
after he's laid it, after he's spun his stuff. So she was just basically saying that males in society are just like animals in the wild. We're lazy.
Sure. Yeah. Oh my goodness! I wish I would have seen that video.
Two weak men or strong men. It could come off aggressive to both men.
Right.
Some men like aggressive women, and some men aren't into that. It doesn't make you weak or strong. Not that right there.
Not right. Right. The nature thing, right? I want to say this because that's a untruth. Let's say that, or a stretched truth that's been going on for a long time. That male lions don't hunt. First of all, ain't no pride without a male lion. That's first. That's first. Let's understand that. So these lionesses that y'all talk about is going to hunt. If the male lions wasn't around for them to catch that water buffalo, how they gonna bring them down? Let's be honest. In the same video that y'all watching, 3 lionesses, 4 lionesses jump on their back and can't bring them down. They need the strength of a male lion to bring them down. So it's a 50-50 thing. It's a team effort. Total team effort. Yes, he takes the lion's share, quote unquote, but that's his role. When another dominant male or 2 nomadic lions come in and try to take over, whose job is it to fight to the death? Not the lionesses, and they normally don't. The male lion will fight to the death, and then the female lionesses will mate with the winning lions. Now that loyal, since we talking about nature, look how quick they jump ship and go with the strongest person. Not person, but strongest animal. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, male lions play a very significant role in the pride. Very significant role in the pride. It keeps everything together. It provides discipline for the young.
Sorry. I think there's a difference between aggressiveness and fire. Aggressiveness and fire and passion.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
I agree 100%.
It is.
Because you can be aggressive, but if you're passionate about somebody, people will overlook your aggressiveness and be like, oh, they just passionate about it. And you can tell when somebody is passionate about something versus somebody just being aggressive and loud and trying to debo something. I agree. Fire and passion, yeah. Yep. I'm just saying, I like that right there because especially when people speak with a passion, you can hear it, you can feel it. And you're like, oh, they passionate about what they saying, like they mean it. If somebody is aggressive, they just straight aggressive.
Man is the head, but the head with the split is the problem.
But I think that it's a team effort. I don't think one can do it by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, man is the head. Okay, cool. But man can't do it by himself. I'm sorry. No man is an island. You can't do it by yourself. Yeah. Females can't do it by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I think that when both sides try to constantly convince each other or convince the world that they can do it by themselves, they end up hurting themselves.
True.
You know what I'm saying? A man, and we're talking about men, not animals right now, but men. A man's whole purpose is for us to provide, protect and provide.
Protect and provide.
You know what I'm saying? That's our whole purpose in life.
Yeah.
And we understand that. And we don't try to make it more than that at all. That's it. Protect and provide. Provide by getting a job. A better job, a better job, a better job, more money, more money. Protect and provide. That's it. And we feel fulfilled by doing that.
And he said, I always thought aggressiveness as a negative trait and passion as a positive trait.
It's times where aggression is needed though,
It is.
because if somebody trying to run up on you, you can't hit them with passion. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be passionate about defending yourself. That's cool. But if you're aggressive about defending yourself, that's a whole nother ball game.
Okay, change to the head on your shoulders and the one between your legs. Man is the head, but the head with the split
Oh.
is the problem.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Mm. Okay. That can very well be the problem. That head. That head does corrupt the big head. It does.
I just see different. I see
Really?
different. Yes. I see different. Since we talk about slits and problems, it's a bigger slit that causes bigger problems.
You mean like war?
No, but I'm saying she said the head
I'm
was
saying
split,
with,
right?
with the bigger split.
Oh yes,
it causes
yes.
war.
It causes war,
Like Troy.
right? And plenty other things. So the same trouble that the man is thinking with the wrong head with the split in it, guess what he going to get? That bigger split, right?
Well, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I know, yeah. But I'm just saying, since we talking about that, right? It's a video where the man said if a man sleep with 7 women, he'll play it. But those 7 women look like hoes.
I don't think that's right.
That's society. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you what I seen on the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't my rules. These society rules. Because like, even still with this whole sexual revolution, the hypersexuality thing, and women not caring, women still don't put their body count number out there,
Some do.
and they be capping. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, overall, they still don't do it. They still hold that sacred number. I mean, that number sacred, pardon me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's near and dear to their heart. Why? I thought it was a whole sexual liberation, hypersexuality type. And I still say when we had the episode, 100 at 25 is a lot. I still say that's a lot. A 25-year-old female with 100 bodies, or a 25-year-old dude with 100 bodies. Not just a woman, but a dude too. That's a lot. By 25, that's a lot.
I mean, that they just had a lot of opportunity.
I guess, and they took all of them too.
So all of them. Yeah.
Every last one of them.
Because Will Chamberlain said he slept with 25,000 by the time he died.
I mean, but look who that is. That's Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? And because he probably was a basketball star his whole life, like even in high school, middle school.
But I'm saying
Same
though,
with
like,
Magic.
okay, well,
But most of them, most of them came when they was professional athletes.
yeah, but Wilt been playing since he was a teenager.
Right.
They lied about his age and got him into the ABA.
I can believe that. So he's been a star for a long time. So that's what I'm saying. So he's been knocking them down a long time.
T-word your mate. T-word your mate. Aggressive enough says shut the F up. And passion says listen to what I want to share with you.
I agree with that. Cause definitely that's what passion says. Like when somebody is like, if somebody cuss me out because they passionate about something, right? I can almost tell, and I wouldn't be offended by the fact that they just told me shut the fuck up, or you know what I'm saying, or something like that. If it's passionate, you know what I'm saying, and you like, you can tell. You like, you might be a little mad, but you like, okay, cool. Versus somebody coming at you aggressively and saying something stupid like, "Man, you don't hear me talking?" Like, whoa.
Wow.
Exactly right. So, aggressive and passion.
Yeah.
Like folk can get away with more stuff because that they not trying to be disrespectful on purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When it's passion.
Yeah, passion do come off a little different.
It come off easy, it's more acceptable. Acceptable.
Look, goddamn, I love you. I just want you to shut the fuck up and listen for a second.
See? Prime example, right. And they probably would shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, shut the fuck up. Or else.
Right. And what she gonna say? Who the fuck you talking to? Right. And then y'all gonna be going back and forth. Yep.
People who sleep with that many people in a short time frame have a lot of internal issues, self-love, depression, addiction, etc.
Damn. So you saying Magic? So you saying all these athletes, both black, white, or whatever, they all got these kind of issues going on?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's a lot of these athletes that, well, you know what though? Then again, they might be right. Because a lot of these athletes do have issues.
Most athletes have issues.
They do have issues.
Most-
They do.
Most people who are standout people have issues.
I mean, but I wouldn't say that people who sleep with that number of people got issues. Like, I don't think that's fair to just say that. I just think that they have.
Something.
I mean, they just have opportunity. That's all it is.
No, it's more than opportunity.
You think it's more than opportunity?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know because
well,
I look at it like they didn't do it before they got famous or rich, and now
Let's
that they're
see.
famous and rich, they doing it.
I stopped at that number
Mm-hmm.
because I got married.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage didn't work out. That number shot back up.
Mm-hmm.
And then and now, had a lot of people come through and say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my numbers are different than regular dudes' numbers anyway, though.
Right.
So I don't know, like, did I have the opportunity? Is that? I mean, I ain't never been no superstar. I'm not rich and famous. So
Okay, so yeah, but you found those numbers somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Like they ain't just fall out the sky. So apparently you was popular, you was famous, you see what I'm saying, to these people. They were like, oh, you was appealing and attractive. So they were like, yeah, let me. And then like we said in the upbeat, a lot of dudes just can't talk to girls. A lot of dudes are terrified to talk to girls. They rather do public speaking than talk to a girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Dre said, I used to know a lot of celebrities. They have deep-rooted issues. Who are their real friends when they are rich? Money doesn't solve problems; it creates more. People also give into the pressure of maintaining a certain lifestyle.
That's true. That's true. I agree with that, but also, I just think for some people, if it's not in them, it's not in them. Meaning, that's why Wilt Chamberlain numbers stand out. That's why Magic Johnson numbers stand out. Because we all know there's a lot of other athletes who had the opportunity to get those numbers, and they didn't. Some people just don't want those numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Michael Irvin had a lot of issues, drug use and all this other stuff, and he don't got those kind of. I mean, I'm sure his number is impressive, but it's nowhere near there.
Yeah.
And he could have got there if he wanted to. Same with Mike Tyson. Same with a lot of these other guys. Some people just don't want that number. I wouldn't want that high of a number.
I think Mike
Like
Tyson.
25,000, 10,000,
I don't think Mike cared about women
and that's what I'm saying, right?
enough to have a number that high.
Nope. But he could if he did.
But like
because the way he
Muhammad had a high number.
He-
Well, he married him though.
right. And then
So like anybody he cared about, he married.
hmm
So that kind of like makes it different, I guess.
It does. It does. It does. It makes a huge difference. That makes a huge difference.
If you know God, you don't give into the body. No, Dre.
Will there ever be
Those people had a relationship with God.
what people? Magic and all that we just said?
No, the ones that didn't give in. Like
Oh, no.
Tyson.
No, because it's more that didn't give in than that did give in. When we talking about that caliber of number, why you think it's only two people that we can name with that high of a number?
It is very rare. The
To
people
that
are,
high, I'm saying.
yeah, the people
That
are rare.
Right.
They have that number.
You have porn stars
They
who
don't
said
have
out
that
their own mouth they would love to reach that number, but they know they never would.
Yeah.
And these are people who doing 2 and 3 people a week.
A
But
day.
you got to think about they were doing 2 and 3 and 6 and 7 a night
Yes.
during back to back when they played triple headers in the NBA back in the day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but just think about that, y'all. 25,000? 25,000. That's a lot.
That's Hugh Hefner numbers then, right? Something like that. So he started with a
he
gang of
said
people.
his is up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, he said his number is high too, but then he get
AIDS.
yeah.
He got it.
But they said his number is high too, like 20,000 or something. Like it's high. But when you think about that, y'all, like for real, that's a lot of experiences.
That's a lot of soul ties.
It is.
That's a lot of personalities to take on with your own.
Right, a lot of fluid paths. Like that's just, but
I'm just blessed that I ain't never caught an STD.
man.
Like I said, my number ain't as high as those numbers,
Mhm.
but it's high for a normal guy.
Right, right. I ain't
He has depression.
who
He tried killing himself. Who are we talking about?
Charlie Sheen.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he been through a lot. Man, that man been through a lot and still getting paid.
Not a good example. Well, I was just saying
No,
that
he was just saying somebody with a lot, with a big
with,
number.
with a body count, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a relationship, you won't give in. That's true.
They keep saying that, but look, think about.
No. I'm gonna tell y'all. It's not if you're in a relationship you won't give in. It's when you reach a point in your life where the person that you look across means that much to you, it doesn't become worth it anymore. That's what I'll say. I'm not gonna say once you're in a deep relationship, because a person can be in a deep relationship in the world and still go find somebody else to lay up under.
Bam. That's right.
If you have a relationship with God, well, that's not true.
No,
because
that's right.
There's
That's
some
what I'm
preachers that
saying.
buy crack, and there's preachers
Right.
that have sex with
That's
boys.
right.
What was the dude?
Bishop Eddie Long.
Eddie Long.
Yeah, I finna say T.D. Long, but yeah,
Bishop
Long.
Eddie Long
Eddie
was
Long,
sleeping
uh-huh.
with boys while he had
Yeah.
a whole wife at home.
Right. So yeah, like I said, some people just don't want that number. Think about the 15th man on the NBA, who's still a millionaire.
Yeah.
You don't want. Some people just don't want that number. Some people don't look at sex like that and be like, oh, I just gotta have 20 women tonight. You see what I'm saying?
True.
But that same person who don't look at sex like that, that man might go home and have 10 pounds of weed under his bed
True.
because he value weed like that.
He has some
You know what
kind
I'm
of
saying?
vice.
Right. Or he got the latest Lamborghini and he the 15th man on the roster. He a millionaire, but he ain't a millionaire like the first guy. But he got a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, the new Tesla. You see what I'm saying? So everybody got that one vice.
People don't want AIDS, LOL.
And that's the other thing. You're right about that. But let me say this: Magic ain't died. Magic ain't lost a pound. And
Actually picked up weight.
He got it at a time when people were dying in 30 days.
Not 30.
You know, I mean, think well, not 30, but they were dying in 3 months, 4 months, 6 months.
They were getting diagnosed real late on.
Yeah, and dying, you know. So he ain't lost a pound.
Because there's a girl on TikTok said she didn't know she had AIDS until
Man, that's sad,
until
bro.
like she was 10 years into it.
Bro, that was sad. I watched that story, bro. I said, oh my goodness, the stuff she had to go through, bro.
Yeah.
I said, man, come on, baby girl, pull it through. You
That
know what I'm saying?
lawyer
Keep fighting.
that Tom Hanks played, that was a true story.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of that movie.
We're speaking on addiction. Those are all body material. Choose your poison. Still unhealthy to do things in excess. Yeah. They were not faithful and obedient. Eddie Long was an unfruitful wolf.
So, ask anybody who has an addiction if it's mental or not.
I have an addiction.
And I bet they'll say it's mental. It's not just physical.
It depends on what it is.
You see, but I'm saying in order for something to be classified as an addiction, that's when
You can
mental
act
starts
out. You can
playing.
act out on your addiction physically.
Yeah.
But your
You know what I'm
addiction
saying?
is a mental. Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's a
like
mental
if
disease.
somebody wants a booty, you know what I'm saying, and they want it so bad that they're addicted to it, that's a mental thing. It's like something you got to fix it, you know, cure it or satisfy. That's what I'm thinking in your brain,
Mm-hmm.
because you can sit there and do this all day long, but if you ain't satisfying whatever that trigger is in your brain,
It don't matter.
yeah, like it's crazy. 25,000, bro. That's a lot.
It is a lot.
That is a lot.
I thought it was 2,000, but then I went back and read it again. 25. But they say he had like 6, 7 girls a night though,
Yeah.
and he was pleasing all of them after playing a full game.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
He was on some other stuff. Like
And they didn't have ginseng back then.
No, that's straight. Yeah.
That's that straight California weed. Before they start adding shit
snap.
to it.
He said straight Cali bud. Oh, snap. When Cali bud.
I mean, cause I think he was doing it while he was in Philly. Maybe he started it.
Probably his whole career.
But I know when he got to LA,
was
Tinseltown, and then they put him in a movie too. Oh,
It's a
yeah.
rap, bro. It's a rap. And he like, come here. Let me get that. Let me get that too.
You, and you. Meet me in my room. What? And like the thing about Magic, which is crazy, as many women as he slept with, there's never been one woman to come forth and say he gave me AIDS.
Right,
So who did he get it from?
right.
Because Cookie ain't got it.
Or the kids. And I think they had 2 after he got it.
Mm-hmm.
So How that go?
I mean, I think the wife stopped sleeping with him before he, you know, but like, by the time he got diagnosed, I think Cookie might have stopped sleeping with him. But
I mean, but they ended up having 2 more kids.
I don't know if those kids came after. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure neither. I don't know. I don't wanna put
Speak
that
on
out
the
there.
monkey.
Speak on. No. Like monkeypox? That monkey? What monkey?
Speak on what monkey?
Right. Speak on the monkey. Who's a monkey?
Speak on what monkey?
That big old wolf. I said, my son Damon coming home. Damon? I dreamed about that fool last night.
Yes. What monkey?
Monkeypox? Is that what you're talking about?
She said yes.
Why don't you just say that?
What about monkeypox? I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, I don't know too much to speak on
it's
it.
like
It says
it's like
here,
it's like chicken pox.
with the bumps a little bit bigger, a whole lot bigger.
And
So,
itching is more prevalent.
yeah. So that's, I mean, I don't know enough about it to really speak on it.
I don't know if it's
No.
a airborne or a touch type thing, but
She said speak on that monkey. Like that Rona.
that
Speak
monkey's
on
something new.
people who still going to jail, even though they paid off their PPP loans. Told y'all. It ain't funny, but I told y'all.
They still going to jail.
Yeah. Bro, these folks still going to jail behind these PPP loans. And folks are paying it back. But like they said, you committed electronic fraud. You can't pay that back. That's a charge. You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's a charge. Yeah, you can get the money back. I'm just,
I
man.
wouldn't get the money back if I
And-
got to go to jail.
They're not getting huge sentences, y'all, but people getting like 13 months. You know what I'm saying?
That's
9
enough to be a
months.
felon.
Right, and for people who ain't never been there, like you ain't getting shipped off to the feds. You're probably gonna be in your state somewhere, you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
they take him to the Fed.
I hope not for, well, yeah, because the crime,
Federal
it's a
crime,
federal
yeah.
crime, right, electronic fraud. Yeah, so you going to the feds for 13 months or 9 months or 6 months.
Nah,
I think
not
you in
nine
the
to
feds.
six.
And that's what I'm saying, but those are the sentences that they're giving out. They ain't giving out no real time.
I'm saying, but like it got to be 13 or more. It's not. It's
Well,
not
if it-
9 to 6.
Well, yeah, if it's
If
13
it's
or
9
more,
to
you
6,
going.
that's a misdemeanor.
But
They won't put you in a federal prison for a misdemeanor.
no, but I'm saying if they getting that's what I said before. If you getting those short time, they staying home. They
Oh.
in state somewhere.
Yeah.
In a local county jail. Or,
Yeah.
You know, but for the folks who 13 months,
And up.
you got to go to the big boys. You want the G with the. I'm just saying, like, man, y'all, why'd y'all even fall for that trap?
My money don't jiggle.
Right.
It folds.
The before the PPP loans was the DDD or EDD loans,
Something like that.
and all of them folks slid through with all that money on that loan, and then the PPP came behind it, and they caught all them people, or a lot of them anyway,
A lot of them.
who they didn't catch in the EDD loans. Okay, then they let y'all keep the money, right? So you thought you got away. Then they hit you with an audit. Now you got to pay this money back. Now they tell you got a court date for this electronic fraud. And then you like, huh?
Abstain from sex, the monkey real.
Abstain from sex? I'm married. I don't know what you're talking about. You got to worry about the
So,
monkey.
so the monkey is a sexual transmitted disease? Is
Right.
Is that what we talking about here? Because I don't know, like I said, I don't know anything about the monkeypox.
So is
I haven't
the,
read the news. I haven't watched the news.
is the monkey worse than the ninja?
Yeah. In some cases.
Man. I don't know.
She put a picture of the monkeys on there.
Oh, that's See No Evil, or was that a man and a woman? What the hell is that?
I know one's see no evil.
I thought it was like See No Evil and Hear No Evil, and then it's 3 of them because my wife got them in there.
Yeah, see no evil, hear no evil, see no evil.
Yeah, this one, then that one.
Male homosexuals. That's from monkeypox.
That's where monkeypox came from? Oh, wow. You sure? Or you just spreading some stuff? Because, you know, that's where they say AIDS came from, and then they found that to be untrue. Like you can't.
Yes, it passed through bodily fluid. Mm.
Who said that?
Anna.
Appreciate you, Annie, for saying it like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm.
Tell you be on there crazy. Tell you crazy. It's about, we can't even say that. We don't want to get yeah.
Okay, well, if that's where monkeypox comes from, I just seen a woman with it, and
Right.
so
I'm not gonna even
I'm not. Y'all hit the like button on the way out too.
comment, subscribe.
Press the notification bell,
Alright.
so you know when we rock it.
Yep, like a cut off stocking in a penitentiary trying to get waves.
Cedric is on World News. No,
That monkeypox came from, you know what? No, I'm not even saying it.
don't say
I'm
that.
not. But that's not on world news. That part is not. You know that's not on world news. That's where monkeypox came from.
You know, it's probably just like the rumor when they said AIDS. That's where AIDS. came
Right.
from.
Screenshot that, please,
Send it in the comments.
and send it in the comments where they said that's where monkeypox came from. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I'm your host. Dysfunctional world. It's been a great time rocking with y'all. Happy birthday again, Drea. Happy birthday, Leos.
Happy birthday, Leo.
And she said, look it up.
No. Screenshot it.
She said,
And
look it up.
post it. I'm your boy Sad. I'm out of time. Till the next time, I'm screaming happy birthday to the Leos. My birthday this month, so y'all be on the lookout for that. We're doing a special show for that coming up. I want everybody to be in it. So my birthday at the end of the month, y'all. Out of time. Till the next time, I'm screaming. Peace.